We are live for Turbo Tuesdays. Live from I'm live in the garage. All right, I'm in the garage. I'm living the dream, baby. I look around and I think to myself, oh my Lord, how did I get so good looking and how did I get so fortunate? Living the dream. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Woo! If you're not pumped up right now, I don't know what's gonna get you pumped up because it's time to party. Turbo Tuesdays, baby. The market yesterday making a absolute insane move. Making an absolutely insane move here, so. Man, I just need like better lighting. That's the problem. There's just not like very good lighting in here. Deet, 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 deet. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. You're biologically. That was. It's all my doing. Right now, the Nasdaq this morning 20,197. Who saw that? Look at that move yesterday. Oh lordy. Hey. You know, I don't want to tell you that I told you so, but I mean, there's the breakout, the 15-minute range breakout going frickin' to the moon, 200 points. Or wait, that's 300 points. Or wait, 300 points, right? 300 points there. Oh Lord, what a time to be alive. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. We got a big event tomorrow. Make sure if you're just now tuning in, you haven't signed up for the event tomorrow. It's popping off. It's not gonna be public. It'll be private for only the reals. Rips keeps talking about me. I think Rips is talking about maybe like the scam. I think Rips is literally thinking that I'm trying to DM him, but it's actually the scammers, the fake Patrick Wieland accounts. Because I'm definitely not DMing Rips. Why would I DM him? I can literally talk about him on YouTube. I talk about him on Twitter. What would be the point of DMing him? I don't need to hide what I talk about with him. That makes no sense. He just likes my form. He just likes my form, brosif. Don't worry. Right now, the Nasdaq on the 15-minute chart sitting down here 20,195. We had some news this morning. What was the news? Had some news coming through here. Let's see what we got. We had some retail numbers this morning. Retail numbers. And then we've actually got more news today. We've got 9:15 numbers. That's weird. 9:15 numbers. And then we've got FOMC member Barkin speaking like 10 o'clock. And we got business inventories at 10 o'clock as well. So lots of action. Lots of time to make some money, baby, right now. The QQQ, there's a small gap to the downside from where we closed at yesterday, kind of sold off there. End of day. Actually, we're right where we closed at yesterday. So we're right where we closed at yesterday. We closed here at the 485, so not much of a gap there. And we'll see what happens here today. Look at that move, though. It didn't really happen until, what, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, we went to the freaking moon. Anybody get that? Anybody get that move? Oh, man. Oh, man. Rips has been talking about you a whole lot. I know, he loves me. He wants to be me. He follows me on Instagram and looks at all my stories. I don't look at his stories, but he looks at mine. Bill was at the pool. Bill, what are you doing at the pool? All right, so the ES here overnight in this range right now. We got the ES low down there, 540s. Similar. I feel like this is a very similar setup to yesterday's kind of opening. Kind of just that consolidation and then the breakout overnight. Will we get another squeeze here today? The market just keeps going higher and higher. It's okay. It's okay. When I think about it, I think, wait. Rips has toys behind him in blue lights. I've got $600,000 behind me, so you know, I'm not counting, but it does seem like somebody's winning here and somebody's not. It's too early for this shit. It's too early. It is too early, man. God. Cars are not a flex. Mostly a waste of money. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Well, like guys, I'm just like, we've literally been live on YouTube for 7 minutes. And these fuckers, like, they can't stop themselves. Everybody who thinks I'm a fucking moron, let me explain something very quickly, right? Each of these cars behind me is a business expense. All right, it's a tax write-off. It's a marketing expense. Instead of me buying Facebook ads or buying, I don't know, buying a billboard or buying, you know, an advertisement in a fucking magazine, there it is. God, you motherfuckers! Don't talk to me about money. People, Patrick, you got it. It's a depreciating asset. The Lambo has depreciated 20% over 5 years, and now it's at a point where I think it'll probably depreciate maybe 2 or 3% per year. That's pretty fucking good when it comes to a car. If you don't know about cars, don't talk about cars. I don't just go out and buy a fucking Honda Civic. That's a STO. Lamborghini STO. That's a McLaren 600 LT. All right, I make $500,000 a month. All right, my 401k is maxed out. I got my other investments. I got my life insurance. I got things across the board. Don't you worry about me, little buddies. Everybody's always worried about Patrick. What's he doing with money? Don't you worry. God. I can't. It's like, how do you, like, I just don't get it. It's too early in the morning for this shit. Literally just too fucking early. Now someone just fucking, wow. Someone just posted my address in the chat. Okay. Cool. Hey, just remember, I am a firm believer in the 2A. You know, I'm a firm believer in arming yourself. So show up to my house, find out what happens. You know? Find out what happens. Jeffrey, how many contracts do I trade per PA account? 2 to 4. 2 to 4 contracts. 2 contracts, 4 contracts across 20 counts. Right now, the NASDAQ sitting down here at the lows right now, 20,190. How do you find these sort of fishing tournaments? The fishing tournaments are public. They're public tournaments. Someone's got to join the tournament so I can get paid, you know? Someone's got to lose so that I can win. It's just the way of the business, my friends. Just to confirm, the new ticker to trade is NQ4. NQU4. NQU4. Yes, we're looking at the NASDAQ, Kyle. Oh my God. I can't. I'm not looking at the chat for like the next 30 minutes, so. The chat is banned. We're going members only. The chat, it's too much. What's wrong with people? All right, right now, NASDAQ moving down here. We've got the low from the overnight, 20,150s down there. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. We had a very bullish move up yesterday, just going higher and higher, pulling back there. We pretty much got this overnight range here. Yesterday's high was the high of that data print. So we see how she goes. Hayden, we'll talk more about profit, risk reward, and all that fun stuff tomorrow. Today, let's focus on making money. Tomorrow, we got 2 hours to talk about all the fun stuff. So bum 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 bum. All right, we got the VWAP kind of right there, the 210 level. We dollar's selling off right now. Interesting, the dollar selling off there this morning when the news came out. The NASDAQ also selling off. Everything selling off. 9:15 news coming out here. What in the world is going on, Billy? Anybody watch Outer Range? Outer Range. It's like my new favorite TV show. Outer Range. Good show, good show. Got the NASDAQ right now sitting here at the hourly pivot. There's a pivot point there on the hourly chart. I don't know. This is looking a lot like a cup and handle. What do you guys think? I mean, that looks a lot like a cup and handle. Will it play out that way? The cup, the handle. Huh. A cup and handle action. This has got to be my favorite video. It just popped up on Twitter. Again, this guy living his best life. Oh, that's a good one. Bro, literally takes his beer bottles right in the pool. Oh, God. That's me on Saturdays. Great video. Just a good old wholesome video. You know, it's good to have video. Just some good old classic videos. Oh, man. Who's ready for the Stanley Cup Finals tonight? Stanley Cup Finals tonight. You know how we gonna do it. Florida's gonna whoop that ass. Them Canadians are gonna bend it over tonight, baby. Oh, man, that last game was just, I don't even know what they were doing. It was rigged. You know they didn't. You know that the NHL did not want them to win that last game. You know, it's bad for ratings, bad for advertisements. You know, they don't want to have a sweep. Same thing happened with the Celtics and the Mavericks. It's not good for business to have a 4-game sweep. So, I think tonight's the night. The Panthers are going to put the nail in the coffin. Florida is now the ice hockey most dominant state. All right. Looking at this 2-minute chart now. Back up there to the VWAP. We get back above the VWAP here, looking for this move up. See if that cup and handle pattern plays out. We basically don't want to get below kind of this level here. We'll see how she plays. The dollar pulling back. The NASDAQ trying to push up here, get this breakout. We are kind of in this channel moving down right now, so. Right up there to the VWAP again. Ooh, buddy. Both the Dow, both the NASDAQ, the ES all pushing up here. The ES holding the overnight low there. ES holding the overnight low as well, so. We will see how she goes. Patience. I like the idea of retesting that data high there on the NASDAQ. What do you guys think? People can't chat because they're not members. Oh, it's so nice. The chat is so nice when nobody's writing stupid shit. You gotta love it. All right, will we get above the VWAP here? Are we going to take out the Asia low? I don't know. Just something about this hourly chart right now making me just think that I think if we get back above like this 223 level, we get a big boner candle. This was this pop right here was data. We had data come out there at 8:30 this morning, had that big push up and then the drop. You can see that was just basically data numbers coming out there. So I feel like they want to kind of run those highs again. Let's see what happens. Overall, the market kind of just holding here in this overnight range right now. The bulls keep getting paid. Good time to have a 401k. What's the 0 to 60 on the STO? I don't even know. I think it, faster than I can ever go, pretty much. It says 2.6 seconds. 2.6. I'm gonna try, I think I'm gonna get a supercharger for it. Yeah, it says 0 to 30 and 1.2, and then 0 to 60 and 2.8. I think I put the supercharger on that bad boy. Do it in 2.5, baby. What do I like more, the Lambo or the McLaren? I still like the McLaren, to be honest. I think the McLaren, I like the body style of the McLaren more. The Lambo is just, they're just different, you know. The McLaren is like sexy and flowing. The Lambo is like very aggressive looking and scary. It gets a lot. I mean, people are always gonna probably prefer the Lambo over the McLaren just because of the name. But personally, I think the McLaren is a little sexier. All right, right now we're sitting here right below the VWAP. We got the VWAP at the 20,210s. Let's see what happens here with the VWAP. Wappas. VWAPas. Right now, stuck there below the VWAP. If this market wants to go down, it wants to go up, I don't really care which way it goes, as long as we make some money. I'm just gonna ban for the next 4 minutes. I'm gonna ban anyone that says anything stupid. Sheepy Racing makes the turbo kits. Yeah, I don't know. I like the supercharger. I think the supercharger is more reliable. I don't know. What do I think about Pagani? I don't know. That's just a totally different world. All right, so the Nasdaq stuck below the VWAP for now. We got an hourly pivot point right there. Hourly pivot point is like right here at the 190s. The great thing is pretty much we got a pretty simple setup here. If we get above the VWAP there at open, we look for the VWAP to turn into support. We can look for some longs. If we get stuck here below the VWAP, we start selling down. We got a pretty good target to the downside there. The overnight low being that 160 area. So We'll see how she plays. 15-minute range coming into play here. Little blue line there, little blue line. What do I think about Matt opening a trading office next year? I talked about doing that for a while, but I kind of looked into it. I went and looked at some different places and all that. And then I remembered, I was like, wait. Why would I don't really want to have an office. I don't really want to have a job. I didn't start trading to have a job, you know? Like, my goal is to trade and be done with it, not to go work at an office every day. So I don't know. The more I thought about it, I was like, that's just not what I want to do with my life. So, not hating on it, just not really what I want to do personally. I started trading so that I didn't have to work a job, you know? The webinar tomorrow will be on YouTube. It'll just be a private link. We'll send the link out in the morning to all the people that signed up. All right, NASDAQ sitting right here below the VWAP. 2 minutes. 2 minutes till market opens. Like always, just being patient, waiting for the right opportunity here, my friends. No rush. Yesterday, you saw how we had a lot of choppy stuff in the morning, and then later on, that big old move up, nice and clean. So, what is the webinar about? It's about trading. That's what it's about. Yes, we're going to talk about strategies and all the fun stuff, so. That's the whole point of it. Yes, tomorrow the stock market is closed, but futures will be trading, I think, until what, noon or 11, or maybe it trades all day, I don't know. All right, we're stuck there below the VWAPers. Got 40 seconds here till market opens. All right. All right. It's time to party. The blue line on the chart is the VWAP, correct. Right now, waiting for the open here. All right, so we're right there at that hourly pivot point at the 90s here. The ES is pushing up. NASDAQ's holding on for now at the 90s. Little dip down there below that low from earlier. We still got the overnight low down there at the 158 level. I think if we get back above the 2200 area, 20,200, we try to push up here. Let's see what happens. Dollar's pulling back. NASDAQ's holding up there for now. Right back up there to the 2200s, 20,200 area. Will she push through? Looks like it. Looks like it. Up there to the VWAP again. Can they break the VWAP here? Get through this 10 level and then up there into the 20s. Right now at the VWAP here. There's the move. 10 points off the 200 level. Yeah, gotta love it. You just gotta love it sometimes. Took that trade back above the 200s. Actually got a pretty bad fill. I got filled at 05. Took it off there at the 12s. Looking for another entry here. Back above the VWAP now. See if this cup and handle plays out. Epic Gamer, why didn't you say when you got into the trade? I literally said if we get back above 20,200, I'm looking for a push up. Before it happened, but whatever. The ES is pushing straight up right now. The ES pushing up here. Will the NASDAQ get this moving? Get it moving, Mr. NASDAQ. Sam's up $2,700, done before 9 a.m. Let's go. Well, hopefully 9 a.m. Central Time. All right, we're consolidating right here at the VWAP now, holding above this 200 level. The ES is straight up. Look at the ES right now. We're ripping higher. NASDAQ wants to go as well. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. Would you look at that? There goes the NASDAQ now, following the ES off the VWAP there. Woo! Guys, I really don't give a fuck about what Rips has to say. So anybody that keeps talking about what Rips has to say, it doesn't matter. The guy is a fucking loser. Have you not seen his lighting? You know, a 5-year-old could make a better setup than that. He's trading hey, this is the mic. All I need to say is very simple. If Rips is so good at trading, why is Rips not in a live account? Why does he trade combines? Think about that. Why does Rips trade combines every day? I don't get it. It makes no fucking sense. everybody's like, Rips is so good at trading. Like, people are literally on Twitter sucking Rips' dick because he made $17,000 trading combines. Like, congratulations, you traded combines. You're the best trader on YouTube. All right, so the NASDAQ up there into the 218s so far. So that's 18 points after moving through the 200s there. Don't tell me I didn't tell you so. Don't you tell me I didn't tell you so, Billy. She's trying to push through the 220s here. See how much of this move we get through the 20s. She's primed up, ready to go, boys. Ready to go. Right there at the VWAP for now. Pushing up here. Gotta get through this 20 area. Stuck for now at the VWAP there one more time. The ES is still straight up right now. Look at the ES here. ES, the Dow and the ES are both straight up right now, boys. Both of them are straight up. I think this is a trap. Let's see. I want to see if we push back here through this 05 area again. NASDAQ straight back down. The chop is real. If you're wondering why I did not get long up there, no reason to get long as we're below these levels now. We tried to push up. It was either going to run that high or get stuck there and chop here some more. So very similar move to yesterday, if you remember. The Dow is just squeezing straight up. Dollar is about to make a new low. The dollar's selling off. The Dow is going straight up. The ES still pushing up. So what's the NASDAQ doing here? This morning, Rip says you're in his DMs. Guys, I'm not in his Come on. Like, why do you believe anything that fucker says? Like, are you serious? Why would I be in his DMs? It makes no sense. Why? Like, what? What for? It does nothing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? God. Like, I talk shit about him on the internet. I don't need to go in his DMs. Like... Hey Rips, I wanted to DM you to let you know that I'm just, you know, I think you're so good looking. The fuck? If we get back above the 200s again, I'll be looking for a long, but right now just sitting back, waiting and watching here. I like that the dollar is selling off. And everything else is just going to the Dow is literally going to the moon right now. I don't see how the NASDAQ's gonna start dumping unless everything else starts dumping. The dollar starts finding some support. This is right there at that hourly pivot as well on the NASDAQ. So 190 pivot on the NASDAQ. Good form. I'm gonna make that t-shirt. I got a good t-shirt ready to go. I got the new t-shirt for the Aldi Proverbs. It's gonna be good. Check this thing out. Look at that. Who wouldn't? I'm gonna wear this t-shirt every day on the YouTube. I don't know how Rips can talk shit when he literally... There is a screenshot of him messaging me with when I'm working out saying good form brosif. That's some weird shit, bro. The Dow is pulling back here now. The dollar though, the dollar is going down, down, down. I don't like this pullback here. I don't like getting short is basically what I'm thinking. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm trying to protect myself here. It just looks like it wants to trap her. I don't know. I don't know, man. The chop is real here. If we lose the 80 support here, we take out that overnight low. So, watching that 80 area here, watching the 200. I'm basically watching 80 and I'm watching 200 to see how those levels react here. So, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. We got the 15-minute range here as well. 15-minute range. The low there. The high, 219 area. We are sitting right there at the low of the 15-minute range here. So if we lose the 80 support, we got that move down. There's a pivot point down there, the 20,123. But I don't like how the dollar is selling off right now. I feel like this is a trap. They're trapping down here. I don't know. These mornings, these trading at all-time highs is probably one of the most difficult places to trade at because it's just, it's not easy. Breaking through the 80s there now. I'm still not, I would not, personally, I would not get short here. But I might be wrong. But personally, I would not be shorting here. So. I'm just trying to be patient. New all-time high today. I mean, that's seems like that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. The dollar is literally like it's dumping. It's not even like going down, but like look at the dollar right now. Like tell me what is like how like the dollar is just after that news came out, dollar moved down here, consolidated, and it's still just sell since open. So it's hard for me to get short when the dollar is doing this shit, you know? I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't have all the answers, just some of the answers. Oh, we're in the green right now. A few, we got like I think 10 or 11 PA counts in the green right now. I took some trades this morning out of open. So, just sitting back here waiting for a good setup. Waiting for a good setup. Do I think large cap are manipulated high ahead of election? I think it's all, everything's a scam, man. None of this shit's real. Money, taxes, you know, it's all a scam. Like, think about it. We live in a world where they just print money. And then they expect us to work to make money. You know, like, it's kind of crazy. What the fuck? They just print it out and then we have to work for it. Spend your whole life working for money that they just magically invented. Oh, hey, Patrick, you need to work every single day for the rest of your life so you can pay taxes and be a good citizen. And don't worry, we'll just go ahead and print some more. And we'll send it all to fucking Ukraine. I don't know. I'm getting over it. That's why I'm becoming a politician. 2026, baby. Patrick Wieland. Taking over fucking Wall Street. Well, Washington, D.C. Not Wall. I've already taken over Wall Street. Someone's got to do something. Because right now, these politicians that we got, they are fucking helpless. Literally, the dumbest of the dumbest. Oh man, this is a tricky one, boys. See, like that little break below 80s and then right back up in there, that's not good. That is not good to see. So that's why I'm staying out of the shorts down here. No reason to get short down here. This market is been looking like it wants to trap everybody. Look at this. Oh God. You ever tell yourself like, hey, I'm not gonna take this trade because, you know, I don't want to get trapped. And then guess what? It fucking traps. That is the biggest accomplishment as a trader. There is no better confidence booster than that right there. You know what I mean? Like, there is just no better confidence booster than being able to be like, nah, you know, sticking to your gut, sticking to your plan, not taking a trade. Things aren't lining up. I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. I avoided losing money. I didn't have to put a trade on. And that's what it's all about. I saw the setup, I didn't like it, so I stayed out of it, and I'm avoiding it for now. I like making easy money, not hard money. You know? Hey Patrick, I just don't see how someone that has something that has been going down for 2 hours and is under the VWAP doesn't look like a short. Well, if only it was that simple. They're trapping every single way. Now it's selling. The dollar's still selling. I don't like it, man. I don't fucking, it don't matter. I don't even really care what happens now. I have a strategy, and this is not part of my strategy. When the dollar is sell, 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 I'm not getting into a short. You know? Look at that. This is why I don't like a short down here. DXY is the dollar. We got some news coming out here at 10 o'clock as well. Nothing major, but might get the move going here. Might get the move going here. We'll see. As you can see right here now, 600 times 7, and then these accounts 200. Nothing too crazy, just nice and easy. Trading actual funded accounts, not evaluation accounts, not combines or anything like that. So locking in some profit here so far, just being patient. I know there's a good move coming, you know, so just trying to hang out, be patient. What did I do before trading? I was a professional filmer and editor. I used to actually make money as a filmer editor. Like, real. Actually, like, I wasn't like a loser who just became a YouTuber. I had a career. Very, very, very good career, actually. But I got tired of working for other people. Making other people famous. Pat, how many accounts have you blown? I don't know. 1 million accounts. I don't keep track of it, to be honest. I think the worst thing you can do is keep track of it. Just trade what's in front of you. I used to film for like Red Bull and Nike and all that stuff back in the day. I got a couple movies on iTunes, mostly action sports, big wave surfing, all that kind of fun stuff. The dollar index is DXY. DXY. Luke, you have 31% consistency with Apex. Will they deny it? I don't know for sure, to be honest. Did you trade with a strategy? Did you gamble? I don't know. Did you come to Nazare? Yes, I've been to Nazare. Filmed the big waves in Nazare. Anybody that's following Patrick Wieland for a while would have seen the video. I actually posted that 4 years ago. Market trying to push back up here. This was in Nazaré. Back when I was a young buck. Look at me, 4 years ago. I used to film some cool shit back in the day. It's so weird, like seeing videos of myself sometimes. I'm like weird. I don't know. Look at that face. Oh God! Look at that face. Oh God! Look at this wave. This is what I used to film, basically. Big wave surfing and crazy stuff. Well, look at that. The NASDAQ back up to the VWAP, baby. NASDAQ, what happened? I thought it was a short. I thought you guys, everybody said to get short down at the bottom. What happened? All right, let's get back above the VWAP here now. We got news coming out here in 2 minutes. Two minutes for the news. Benjamin B. Yeah, but it's more about, it's not always about the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture here. Look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart still very bullish. As long as we hold that 160 area there on the hourly chart, still very bullish. So this is what I'm looking at. I look at the overall bigger time frames to really kind of get an idea of what we're doing. Right now, watching to see if we get back above the VWAP here now. Can you take me higher? 30 seconds till the news. One day you will share the exact moment that you buy and sell. One day. Yes, one day. Oh my gosh. Right back down off the VWAP again. This chop is insane. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy. What is this? NASDAQ retesting the lows again here, holding up. Just trying to avoid this action right now. Avoiding it. I'm just gonna avoid it. Would I take a short? I probably would not take a short until we break through the low, through that one, the overnight low, and then turn it into a resistance. It's not even about being short or being long. It's just like, there's not really a setup here for me. This is like just a massive range chop here. You know? Like, I'm not a range trader. So, trust me, like, I want to put on a trade. I want to make money. It has nothing to do with me not wanting to make a bunch of money. It's just that I know that if I try to trade this right now, I'm going to end up losing money. And it's a bad idea. So, I've been doing this long enough to learn that it's better to not take a trade than to take a losing trade. We're already in the green right now, so we're in the green. We started out with a good trade. We made some easy money, and now we wait for the next easy money trade. You know? Oh, the new Game of Thrones was so good. I was excited for that, actually. Sunday night, Game of Thrones just came out. Some good stuff. The House of Dragons, Targaryens. See, I mean, it's just like it's gonna get you every single way. I really, you know, I'm just, trust me, I've played with fire enough times to know that I'll get burnt. You know, I've played with fire enough times to know. You can see the ES right now, a little bull flag here on the ES 5-minute chart. The Dow pulled all the way back down to the VWAP. One hour chart, double top. Yeah, but I don't really like that news. That was like a newsprint. That wasn't like real price action. That was like pre-market news. So I think the market still would want to test that level. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I just feel like even like after yesterday, if you traded yesterday, you saw how choppy it was in the morning, and then by 11 o'clock, look at this, like 200 points. So, and if you look at yesterday's price action once we started moving higher. I mean, it's like, look at that. I mean, if you can't make money on these breakouts, you're doing something wrong. So this is the kind of price action I want to trade when we're expanding. Not when we're fucking just sitting like this. I mean, this is like the current price action compared to yesterday. So, do I ever think about trading the ES when the NASDAQ is choppy? Not really. I try to just stick to one thing, man. If it's like, if you jump back and forth too much, I just, you know, do my thing. All right, NASDAQ back again, up there to the VWAP. What am I thinking for a long? If we get this breakout, I'd say that all-time high again. I'd basically want to get it. I'd want to get us, you know, like one of those. Let's get some momentum to get through this 20 level, and then maybe a nice little rip, little pullback, and then the break, you know. So. I see people in the chat talking about getting short here. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm not a big fan of like shorting or buying at support resistance. I'm really not. Like you very rarely will you see me try to short at resistance or try to get long at support. Like I very rarely do that, because what happens now is, what do you do if the NASDAQ pops up 20 points? Well, now you just got stopped out, and it'll probably pull back anyway. So I'm trying to stay out of that. I see a lot of people in the chat talking about getting short, so I'm interested to see if this plays out as a short or a long now. You rather go long at resistance? No, I'd rather wait for a setup. Bull flag, breakout, bear flag, breakout, momentum. Not just placing a trade because we're at a level. You know, oh, Patrick, we're at this level. Let me just get long or short. No, that's not how I like to trade it. You know, like for the ES here, if we get above this 56 level, then you're looking for that like breakout to the upside. I like to see us break through a level of resistance and then get that breakout set up. So the problem is, a lot of people, think about it like this, a lot of traders right now, guess what they're doing? They're trying to get short right here, right? Like they're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get short here because there's resistance, there's the VWAP, right? A lot of traders are thinking that, and guess what happens? They're all gonna get squeezed out. Maybe it pops up here, the 220s, and then pulls back. So yeah, there's 10 points, you know, to the upside already. And that's what I want to avoid. The guy who is short down here below the VWAP, now he's stopped out. You know, that's another reason I don't like trading those resistance areas. And remember, 90% of people lose money trading, so if 90% of the chat is getting short, probably not a very good chance. Probably not a very good trade. And I'm not even trying to be an asshole. That's just the truth. People, you know, I was talking to people the other day about this, the whole prop firm argument. Like, oh, is it better to trade your own money or is it better to trade a prop firm? And it's funny because I've talked to real brokers, like actual brokers who have real companies, not prop firms, but real brokers. And they've all told me the same thing, you know, that less than 1% of their customers actually make money. Like 1%. One broker that I talked to, he's like, Patrick, I don't know one trader that actually makes money in a real money account. But it's funny because I do feel like a lot of people are getting payouts, you know? A lot of people are getting payouts at prop firms. So it's like, I think the risk reward, the ROI on a prop firm is much better than trading your own money. And I might, people can say, Patrick, yeah, but well, like, I don't know. I think you can, for Apex, you sign up for $30, $40, you pay the activation fee, you're in it for $130, you get your first payout of $2,000. I mean, the ROI is pretty fucking good. You know, that's pretty good ROI, man. You might not like the rules, but I mean, that's the ROI, baby. You know, right now, Tanya Trades is short, trading that retail ICT. Like I said, she's short at 191. I don't think that's a good spot to be short at. I like Tanya. I'm not talking shit. I don't know. I'm also like, I don't like holding through drawdown either. Like, I'm not a big drawdown kind of guy. Some traders have no problem, you know, holding through drawdown. Me personally, I'm just not a big, I don't like to hold through drawdown. That's why I love momentum trading, because you very rarely have drawdown, you know. Can you trade one day after you pass the evaluation? Yes. Is it a good idea to pull the 2,000 out of the 50K, 53K PA? I mean, pay yourself, my friend. Nothing wrong with paying yourself, you know? Take that $2,000, put it on the fucking board. You know? How much did you spend on that PA account? Take the 2,000, baby. Nothing wrong with that. Take your money and fucking reward yourself. Put it in the bank. Invest it in something else. You know? The whole point of trading is to fucking pay yourself. So if you have an opportunity to pay yourself, you should go ahead and pay it. What do I think tonight's score will be at the hockey game? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Tanya's stop is at 19. 20,019 is her stop for a short, and I think she's about to get stopped out. We'll see. We'll see. We going to see. She closed it. It's a good idea. Now, see what's going to happen. Now it's going to reverse. Now it's going to reverse. ICT made a weird, creepy comment on Tanya's YouTube channel about how he reminds him of his daughter. Well, I think at one point ICT was like kind of creeping on Tanya, and then she tried to like play it off that that, you know, she was like, hey, don't be creepy, I'm your daughter. And then he was like, oh, you're my daughter. So a little weird either way. When's ICT gonna win the Robbins Cup? That's what I want to know. Morning, brother. Enjoy your live stream. Hey, Shaka, brah. Mini Shakas. Mini Shaka. What island are you on? 808. You gotta be in Hawaii. Everybody loves her. She's smart, nice, and good looking. What am I? I'm smart, I'm nice, and I'm good looking. What am I? I think that's bullshit. Oh, back down. Like I said, now it's gonna reverse. Oh. It's reversing now. Oh, man. I mean, I think that was just she took a bad trade in general, you know. It was a bad short. I think you can't really be mad either way. This price action is terrible. If you're in the green right now, you know, you should pat yourself on the back, because being green on a day like today, it ain't easy, my friends, but we green. Small profits add up. Small profits add up. So right now, basically what I'm doing, by the way, is I'm trading, like, I have 3 different groups. I have 3 different trade copying groups, and I tried to space it out, right? I try to space it out, like, and then I'm more strategic. Like, I have one group where that's close to a payout, so I won't go crazy, right? Like, I'll just like $200, $300, and then when I have an account that I need to like build up, I'll try to, you know, get a little bit more aggressive. But I try to basically avoid all that. I wrote on Tanya's live stream that the market was going to reverse once she stopped out, and they're all mad at me for saying that. But I mean, like, we all knew that would happen. We all knew that would happen, man. As soon as the shorts get stopped out, then it's going to reverse. Come on, like, you know. Yeah, you'll get an email tomorrow morning for the live stream tomorrow morning. Tanya is short again. It's this price action right now. Look at the dollar. It's really hard for me to want to get short there. You know? Really hard. So I love the comments on YouTube about people thinking that the market makers watch their trades. Like, come on. The market makers are not watching YouTubers trade funded accounts, prop firm accounts. Like, come on, guys. That is not you know, it's just like, it's like believing in the tooth fairy or something. It's kind of crazy. So Tanya was right after a big drawdown. She was right, but like I said earlier, the people that shorted here at the 200s, right? Tanya was short here. It's gonna pop up here. It's gonna stop people out, and then it's gonna drop. It's just too obvious. Like, if it's an obvious short, it's too obvious. Think about that. Like, if the market is like, oh my God, there's resistance, we're gonna sell down. Guess what's gonna happen? It's not gonna fucking sell down. It's gonna pop up there, stop the shorts out, and then make the move. You know? And that's exactly what we're trying to avoid. This chop. The dollar selling off. If the dollar's selling off, the Nasdaq's going nowhere, you know it's gonna be choppy. So don't go chasing waterfalls. How many live contracts do you think someone has to trade for a market maker to pay attention? Guys, the market makers don't pay attention either way. They don't. It's not like you got people think that the market makers are like sitting there like, ha ha ha. Okay, Tanya is now short. Let's stop her out. It's just trading. It's exactly like if I've been trading for 7 years now and I've seen the same shit happen over and over and over, you know? Even in the small caps, it's all the same shit. Bitcoin, everything. It's like the herd mentality, right? When too many people think it's a short, guess what? Market's gonna sell right on. It's gonna pop up there, it's gonna stop them out, and then it's gonna sell down. You know, I'm green on the day. What do I gotta worry about? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I might not be rich today, but I'm still green. That's all that matters. 20 accounts. It's hard to do. I wish there was a way to add it all up easily, but 100, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $800, $1,000. So 1,800, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 6. Fuck, I'm bad at math. It's green. It's all I know. All I know is that it's green. I can't add it up, but so yeah. $4,200. How do you guys add that up so quickly? How y'all get so smart? This is why I keep you guys around. I keep you around, you know? Ruben Garcia, can you talk about how you used to trade with the EMA and how you don't use it? Yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got 2 hours to talk about it. Right now, not too worried about it. What do I think the hourly is saying now? I think the hourly is still looking choppy. The ES is, you can see how the ES is pulling back here. The ES couldn't break out there. NASDAQ pulled back as well. The Dow is now selling off pretty hard. If we get below this 60 area, you got that pivot point down there at the 20,120s on the NASDAQ, so. Where is the Huracan? I don't know. I hit it. I can't find it. Where'd it go? I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. I have all my PA accounts. I have all my PA accounts above the payout threshold. So I'm also like, it's no reason for me to be aggressive, you know? There's like no reason to be aggressive right now. So I know everybody on YouTube watching wants me to put on trades and lose some money and go on tilt and make more entertainment, but yeah, it's just not worth it. What is my next car? Not sure. Your desk is in your garage. Like, why do people like, why do y'all think it's funny that I trade in the garage? I'm confused. Like, it's not like a shitty garage. Like, it's a nice garage. Right? Like, it's got nice flooring, got some carpet over here, it got AC. You know? I like trading in the garage because it gets me out of the house. It's my man cave. Just let me be, man. You know? I got $600,000 behind me. Everything probably leased. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You know how I tell you how it's not leased, actually. I'll show you exactly how it's not leased. No, can't really show you, but it's not leased. Oh. Here you go. I know how to do it now. I know what to do. Watch. I can prove that it's not leased. Here you go. Watch. Here you go. There is the total selling price of the Lambo, $351,000. The trade-in allowance, $100,000. The grand total here, $268,000. Put down a $10,000 deposit. Unpaid balance due. I sent them a wire for $258,763. And by the way, you're not going to pay a sales tax on a lease. So, yes, they are in my background for a reason. I trade from the garage for a reason. So, I pay like $6,000 insurance every 6 months. So like $1,000 a month insurance. So, hey, I'll help. What do you need the bicycles for? Well, it's nice to have something to, you know, to do, you know. Ruben said, hey, Tanya was right. What was she right about? Guys, let's talk about something really quickly. Being right in trading is not if you were right. It's about if you make money on the trade. If you get stopped out and the market goes in your direction afterwards, oh, congratulations, you were right. But did you make money? You didn't. So at the end of the day, it's, are you green or are you red? The market don't care. The market don't care about if you're fucking right or wrong. My bank account don't care if I'm right or if I'm wrong. If the market starts to dump right here and I don't take a trade and I miss out on it and I'm like, guys, I told you it was gonna be a short, you know? South Texas home tours. Don't you worry. I got a guy, bro. You just worry about your Texas home tours and I'll worry about the my money and my life. So. Crypto Bob, how can you participate in the trading event tomorrow? Check out the link up above, my friend. If this pops back up here, am I right or is Tanya right? Who's right? You know? At the end of the day, who's right? Do you make most of your money from shorts or longs? I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say there's a difference, really. I really don't think about it, you know? Like, I don't really, like, sit around thinking about, like, do I make more money long or short? Whenever I'm done trading for the day, like, I don't think about trading anymore, you know? Like, if once I'm done trading, I'm done. Like, I don't sit around like thinking about it or like really anything. It's like I'm done. You know, like I'm done. Like it's over. And look at that. Tanya is now going to get stopped out for the second time. Don't trade the range, my friends. Don't do it. Even if you think you're an ICT expert. There's a reason that ICT doesn't trade real money. Because he can't. And again, right back up there to the VWAP. Did you ever run into selling too early, like leaving money on the table? Yeah, every day. Every day. I told you guys before, there ain't nothing wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with taking profit early. You know? It really, like, there's nothing wrong with it. So, hey, think about that. Taking profit early. What are the two words in that sentence that matter? Taking profit. Taking profit. Taking profit. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. As long as those words are coming out of your mouth, you're taking profit. That's all that matters. If you take profit early, who the fuck cares? If the market goes up down 100 points, who the fuck cares? Did you get paid? Yes. Are you green? Yes. What's the point? Being so worried about trying to get every single move in the market. It's not worth it. And I can't even tell where Tanya's stop is at, but I think it is like right up here now. Oh, it's close. I told y'all not to get short. I told you. Oh, it got right to her stop. Oh my Lord. What is your best day so far? I don't know. I've made like $60,000 in one day. I've also lost $30,000 in one day. So I don't really think about it, to be honest. The less that you think about trading, the better. Honestly. The less that you think about it, the better. So. Trust me, I've thought about trading a lot. You know? I spent a lot of time thinking about trading when I first started, and it didn't help. You know, it really didn't. So Alan, Patrick, I love you. Hey, thanks, bro. So as of right now, NASDAQ stuck below the VWAP in this range. I'm really happy that I've been able to control myself, you know. In the past, I would have tried to trade every little move here. And maybe I would have made money, maybe I would have lost, but I would be a lot, I'd have a lot more, stress and like problems with that. So, Patrick, what do you think about Take Profit Trader? I like Take Profit Trader. I've actually met those guys a few times. Good guys. So, BP, can you share us exactly where you entered today? I did earlier, but I'll do it again. Why not? I got nothing else to do here. Took my 10 points right here, baby. There's my entry. I was basically talking about us getting back above the 200s here. And there's that pop up there to the 211s. That was one of the trades. Trying to look what the NASDAQ's doing right here now. And then it took another good, that was a quick little scalp. My better trade of the day was in this group of accounts. Yeah. On this group of accounts was the better trade of the day. Getting long for that push back above the 200 area. We talked about this push back above 200. You can see getting long there at the 205s. Take a profit at 212. $600 there per account. So. Are you trading the September contracts? Yes. What do I think about Stephen Kalasian? I got nothing against. I like Stephen Kalasian. He actually called me the other day. We were talking. Yeah. People think about trading his style. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how to put this the right way, but they're like, you really have to find your own style. You got to find your own swagger. You know. That's really what you gotta be able to find your own way in the market. You'll never make money just trying to copy somebody else or trying to like be somebody else. You gotta really kind of do your own thing and figure it out. What do I think about TJR? I don't even know who that is. What patterns do you look for? Tomorrow morning, we're doing an 2-hour long webinar. You should definitely tune in. Tune in tomorrow morning. We'll be there. You trade only the AM session. I try to only trade in the morning, yes. Sometimes I'll come back and trade in the afternoon, but in general, I try to focus on that 9 to 11 o'clock time frame. And make it easy, so... The profits for today, green. Unlike some other YouTubers out there that are still trading evaluations, we trade funded accounts around here, baby. Let's go. NASDAQ again pulling back here. The dollar's starting to push back up there, so. Link for the webinar in the chat. What do I think about Lambo Raoul? Yeah, I don't know about that guy. What makes somebody super rich? That's what I always wonder. What do you when you think somebody is super rich, what does that mean? Like, am I super rich, or is he super rich? All right, NASDAQ, move it back down there. You can see that break here. First 2-minute candle make a new low there. Sold all the way down 20 points. Dollar starting to push back up finally, so. And again, just stuck down there at the bottom of the range. Raul's net worth is around 15 million. Where do you even like come up with these numbers at? Like, what is that? What is that numbers? It's crazy how dumb people are on the internet. NASDAQ selling through the 70s here. What are you waiting for to enter a trade? I'm done trading for the day, so. And that's what I'm avoiding. Something that I want to just point out here for all the people that think that Lambo Raul is this amazing, super rich day trader. This is Lambo Raul's dad. All right. And Lambo Raul's dad has a collection. I can't even pull it up, but Lambo Raul's dad has a collection of cars. I wonder, it's so weird. Why does Lambo Raul's dad have all these Lamborghinis as well? Yeah, there's no way that Lambo Raul, you know, possibly dad's, you know, that his dad maybe, you know, helped him get some Lambos, you know, I don't know. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to like make up a conspiracy theory here, but it just seems a little interesting. His dad's got a bunch of cars. He's got a bunch of cars. I don't know, man. I don't know. Looks a little suspect. Yeah, well, he started with $100,000 from his dad. Well, yeah, you know what I started with? I started working on a roof and then I quit because it sucked. It was hard work. Told my dad I was gonna get another. I was gonna go be a professional filmer. He told me, "You'll never make money." Told my dad to be a YouTuber. He said, you'll never make money on the internet. And I said, well, we'll see, Dad. His dad is like, has 2 million followers on fucking Instagram. He's got a whole like garage full of supercars. Come on. You really think Lambo Raul is this very successful, amazing grinder, hustler? Come on. Come on. Did you learn from Ross Cameron? No. I did watch Ross Cameron back in the day. Way back in the day, trading small caps, but yeah. Shouldn't you focus on whether you can make a profit through trading instead of focusing on how much money a YouTuber makes and nothing to do with you, and they won't ever share the profits with you? I can't tell if that's about me or somebody else. Hey, good thing we did not get short down there at the lows. That's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I make more money in a month than my dad makes an entire year. So, yeah, my dad definitely did not give me anything. What do I think about Swaggy? Guys, come on. Like, why do y'all ask these questions? Y'all know it's a scam. They make the majority of their money selling courses, Discords, Forex, you know, all that stuff, you know. Like, if you even have to ask the question, like, you pretty much already know. Mamba FX. I mean, come on, guys. Like, are y'all, you're not serious, right? Like, nobody's serious about these questions, right? Nobody's serious about these questions. Like, come on. Like, look at these guys. Like, how I made $750,000 in 3 months. Look at this guy. Why is he looks like fuck. I don't even know what he looks like, but making a $200,000 in one single Forex trade. Like, come on. You're telling me this guy, this is who you want to, this is what you want your mentor to be? Come on. Look at this guy. Come on. Like, come on. Like, come on. Nobody's buying this, are they? Nobody's buying. Like, no one believes that Mamba FX is really making all this money off of trading. Come on. Come on. You know. There's this whole video this guy posted that he bought the Mamba FX's I guess chat room. And he talks about how he changes the trades while he's in the trade. So, Mamba FX alerts. I don't know. Daniel, is it realistic to make $100,000 a year from futures trading alone if you go all in? In your first year, probably not. Have I ever heard of fast track? No, I have not. All right. I told myself this morning I was going to make some profit and then I was going to walk away. So looks like we did exactly that. We locked in some profit here. We're green. And now we can enjoy the rest of the day. So hopefully we get some better price action the rest of the week. Today, another just very, very bad. I mean, maybe it moves later on today, but just trying to stay out of this either way. But I do want to show you this. The DXY dollar right now. Dollar going straight back up. Look at how the dollar's ripping back up. And well, the NASDAQ's selling down. So nice little move here. DXY versus the NASDAQ there. Do. Who are you? Who are my mentors? I don't have any mentors. So tomorrow we got the live event going on. If you guys want to check it out, there's a link there in the chat. And I gotta go, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace to the Middle East.